Stefon digs in tears after Cardi B says yes to his wedding proposal. It was a night the world will never forget, a moment so powerful, so emotional, that even Stefon Diggs, the usually composed NFL superstar, couldn't hold back his tears. After months of rumors, denials, and heart-melting public moments, Cardi B finally said yes to Stefon Diggs' wedding proposal, and the internet exploded in joy, disbelief, and tears of its own. Rose the perfect night, how it all began. The entire evening had been planned down to the tiniest detail by Diggs himself. According to close friends, he had been preparing this proposal for months, waiting for the right moment when their relationship felt unshakable. The couple had gone through ups and downs, from media scandals to public emotional confessions, but this time, Stefon wanted to show Cardi that he was all in, forever. The location? A breathtaking rooftop in Miami overlooking the city skyline. The soft glow of candles illuminated the night as violins played one of Cardi's favorite songs. She thought they were attending a small dinner to celebrate a career milestone. Little did she know, the entire event was a setup for one of the most romantic proposals in celebrity history. Gemstone, the proposal that stole everyone's breath. As Cardi arrived, dressed in a stunning white satin gown, Stefon walked toward her wearing a custom black suit embroidered with their initials, C and S. He looked nervous, his hands slightly trembling, his eyes already glistening. Then, as the music softened, Diggs went down on one knee, pulling out a massive 25-carat diamond ring estimated at nearly $3 million. The ring sparkled under the moonlight, symbolizing everything they had fought for: love, forgiveness, and a second chance. Belcalis, you changed me. You taught me love, patience, and purpose. Will you marry me? He said, his voice breaking mid-sentence. For a moment, Cardi was speechless. She covered her mouth, her eyes welling up with tears. The crowd, made up of family, close friends, and select members of the media, held their breath. Then, in a trembling but joyful voice, she whispered the words that sent Diggs to his knees in tears. Yes, baby, yes. I'll marry you. The crowd erupted in applause, fireworks lit up the Miami sky, and Diggs, overcome with emotion, held Cardi tightly as he sobbed against her shoulder. Cameras captured every second, and within minutes, the video went viral across every platform imaginable. Red Heart: The emotional aftermath. Later that night, Cardi took to Instagram Live, her makeup slightly smeared from happy tears. Y'all. I'm officially engaged, she said, flashing the ring with a mix of laughter and disbelief. He made me cry, y'all. Like real tears. I didn't even see it coming. Stefon, standing behind her, could barely speak. I waited my whole life for this woman, he said softly, his eyes still red. People don't know how much she means to me, how much we've been through. But she's my heart. She's my forever. Their children, Culture, RZA, and Riot, along with Diggs' nieces, were reportedly part of the after-party, throwing petals and dancing around the couple in celebration. Even Offset, Cardi's ex, was said to have privately congratulated her, acknowledging that love always finds its way. Dizzy fans' wild reactions. The internet had no chill. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag Cardi said yes, hashtag Diggs proposal, and hashtag Forever Bardi dominated X, Twitter, and Instagram. Fans couldn't get enough of the raw emotion of the moment. One fan tweeted, Stefon Diggs crying after Cardi said yes just made me believe in love again, loudly crying face ring. Another wrote, that man really went from touchdowns to tears. And I'm here for it. Congratulations, hashtag Cardi B and hashtag Stefon Diggs. Even celebrities joined in the celebration. Rihanna commented under Cardi's post. Love looks good on you, sis, 2 hearts, congrats to both of y'all. And Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, reposted the clip on her story, writing, when a man truly loves a woman, you can see it in his eyes. Beautiful moment. Wedding plans already in motion. Insiders close to the couple have hinted that wedding planning has already begun. The ceremony is expected to be a lavish destination wedding in the Caribbean, possibly Barbados or Turks and Caicos, blending both of their cultures in an unforgettable event. Rumor has it that Cardi wants Rihanna to design her wedding gown and A$AP Rocky to curate the music playlist alongside DJ Khaled. Meanwhile, Diggs' teammates from the Buffalo Bills are reportedly planning to serve as groomsmen, including his brother Trayvon Diggs, who's said to be the best man. A source revealed. Cardi wants something magical, something that shows growth and love. She told Stefon she wants the world to see how real their connection is. A love that defied expectations. This proposal wasn't just about glitz and glamour, it was about redemption. After months of public scrutiny and emotional roller coasters, the two proved that love can survive fame, criticism, and distance. For Stefon Diggs, a man known for his intensity on the field, this was his most vulnerable play yet, a declaration that even superstars have hearts that can break, heal, and love again. As Cardi said in her emotional post, "He saw me at my worst and still chose me. That's what love is. Not perfect, but patient, real, and loyal." Globe showing Europe-Africa final scene, the kiss scene around the world. As the night ended, the couple shared a slow dance under the stars, surrounded by rose petals and flashing cameras. Stefon whispered something in her ear, no one could hear it, but Cardi smiled through her tears and kissed him gently. That moment, captured in dozens of viral clips, became the defining image of their love story, two souls, imperfect but inseparable, finally sealing their future together. And somewhere in the crowd, amid cheers and applause, someone shouted, "Stefon Diggs won the biggest ring of his career tonight." Indeed he did. Ring red heart. Title: Stefon Diggs in tears after Cardi B says yes to his wedding proposal. It was a night that shook the entire entertainment world, a night no one saw coming, and yet everyone had been waiting for. Under the soft golden glow of hundreds of flickering candles, surrounded by close friends and family, NFL star Stefon Diggs finally did what fans had long suspected. He got down on one knee and proposed to Cardi B. And when she said yes, tears streamed down his face, a rare, emotional moment that captured the heart of millions. A night to remember. The proposal took place in a private garden overlooking the skyline of Los Angeles. Cardi thought she was attending an intimate dinner to celebrate the release of Stefon's Foundation's latest charity project. Instead, the evening turned into the most romantic chapter of her life. As soon as she walked in, she was greeted by a live orchestra playing her favorite love songs, petals scattered across the marble walkway, and a giant "Will you marry me?" sign glowing in the distance. Stefon, dressed in a sleek white tuxedo, looked nervous yet confident. Cardi, wearing a stunning silver gown that shimmered under the lights, couldn't hide her surprise when she realized what was happening. The crowd fell silent as Stefon dropped to one knee and said, voice trembling, "You've changed me in ways I can't even explain. You've taught me patience, forgiveness, and what it really means to love someone with no limits. Cardi, will you marry me?" Cardi's emotional reaction. For a few seconds, Cardi just stood there, covering her mouth in disbelief. Then, tears began rolling down her cheeks. The usually fiery and outspoken rapper was suddenly speechless. She nodded, her hands shaking, before whispering through tears, "Yes, baby, yes." As soon as she said it, the entire venue erupted into applause. Champagne bottles popped, fireworks illuminated the night sky, and Stefon stood up to pull her into a deep, emotional embrace. Cameras captured the moment his tears fell onto her shoulder, a raw, genuine display of emotion from the man who's usually all about strength and composure on the field. The $5 million ring that stole the show. And then came the ring, a jaw-dropping $5 million custom-designed masterpiece, said to be crafted by one of the world's top jewelers. The massive diamond sparkled under the light, shaped into a flawless teardrop surrounded by 20 smaller stones representing every major milestone in their relationship. Cardi couldn't stop staring at it. At one point, she laughed through her tears, saying, "This ring is heavier than my first Grammy." It was a symbol not just of luxury, but of commitment, proof that Stefon wasn't playing games anymore. After months of ups and downs, emotional interviews, and public drama, this was his way of saying forever. A roller coaster love story. Their relationship has been anything but simple. From public controversies to heartfelt apologies, fans have watched every phase of their love story unfold online. Many thought they'd never make it this far, yet here they are, stronger than ever. Sources close to the couple revealed that Stefon had been planning the proposal for months. He even reached out to Cardi's family in advance to ask for their blessing. Her mother reportedly broke into tears upon hearing his heartfelt words. He was so respectful, one insider said. He told her mother that he wanted to make Cardi feel loved, protected, and understood for the rest of her life. Offset's reaction. The internet, of course, exploded within minutes. But the biggest shock came when Offset, Cardi's ex-husband, was asked about the engagement. His reaction was surprisingly calm. "I'm happy for her," he told reporters. "Everyone deserves to find real love. If she's happy, then I'm good with that." Still, fans couldn't help but speculate what he really felt behind the scenes. Social media buzzed with comments like, "Offset trying to act cool but you know he's hurting," and "Stefon Diggs really won the heart of the queen." Fans go wild. Within hours, hashtags like #Cardi said yes, #Stefon and Cardi, and #Forever Diggs dominated Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Fans flooded their feeds with clips, memes, and emotional reactions. Some users even made fan edits of their relationship timeline, from their first public appearance to the proposal night. One emotional fan post read, "We watched them go through storms, and now we're watching them build their rainbow. This is what growth looks like." Another fan wrote, "Stefon Diggs cried, Cardi cried, and now we're all crying. This love is real." What's next? The wedding of the year. According to close friends, Cardi and Stefon plan to have a destination wedding, possibly in the Caribbean or Italy. Rumor has it that Cardi wants a royal-inspired ceremony with her kids walking down the aisle before her. Stefon, on the other hand, wants something more intimate but equally elegant. "She's my queen," he said in a recent interview. "Wherever she wants to say, 'I do,' I'll make it happen." Designers are already pitching wedding dress ideas, and fans are predicting that Cardi's gown will be one of the most iconic bridal looks in pop culture history. Some insiders even claim Rihanna and A$AP Rocky will be on the guest list, along with Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and several NFL and music stars. Stefon's emotional confession. Later that night, Stefon posted an emotional message on Instagram. "I prayed for this. I prayed for peace, for forgiveness, for a chance to love again. God gave me Cardi. And I promise I'll never take that for granted." The post received millions of likes within hours. Cardi replied in the comments, "You made me believe in love again. I love you forever. The world couldn't get enough." The emotional exchange sealed the deal. This wasn't a publicity stunt. It was real, raw, and full of heart. Conclusion. From heartbreak to healing, from chaos to commitment, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs have rewritten their love story. What began as a rumor-filled romance has blossomed into one of the most beautiful celebrity love stories of this generation. As Stefon wiped his tears and held Cardi close, the crowd cheered, not just for the proposal, but for everything it represented: growth, forgiveness, and the courage to love again. And as the night sky lit up with fireworks spelling "forever," there was no doubt, this was more than a fairy tale moment. This was Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' forever beginning. Ring sparkles.
떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지.